The next album is Sade, Stronger Than Pride. Love is Stronger Than Pride is my favorite song on this album. I would say it's within the top five of Sade's songs for me. I love the video. I love the imagery of the video on her on the beach in the red dress. I play it over and over again. It sounds like the ocean. It feels like the ocean. It takes you there. It takes you on vacation. It takes you on a holiday. It takes you to that all inclusive. It takes you to that beach. It takes you to that warm spot. It takes you to that massage on the beach. It does everything that you could think of to you. She brings you right along. She makes you believe. You want to believe it. And she also has a message that love is stronger than pride, and we are all prideful, and sometimes you run into that, but she's saying love is stronger than that. She can't hate the person for having pride because there's the love there. And so she's talking about a relationship, and and within, and we've all know different types of relationship. And it makes you think, have you been through that type of relationship, where the love is stronger than pride, when the love overrules a lot of things, including all the negative things throughout the relationship. Again, the music video, the song itself, wonderful. And again, it goes back to those bongos with the hand drums, and just sounds wonderful along with her voice. Her voice is soothing. It's so soothing during this song. The next song's very fun songs, Paradise. The song, it looks like she's on like a Caribbean Spanish island. She's dancing around, there's children playing. It brings you to like a Caribbean spot or some place that is warm and charming and wonderful all at the same time, and you want to be there and you want to dance with her. It's very upbeat. Even though she has a whispery voice throughout again, but it's still powerful. She still hits those notes and there's a lot of power to them. The following song is Nothing Can Come Between Us, and that goes back into her R&B or her rhythm and blues, jazz, and and soul. It really is a acoustic song to hear. Um, and she's talking about again love, and that how strong the love is in a relationship. She's talking about how the love is so strong that nothing that anybody says or does can come between them. Come between the relationship, come in between the couple, and so it's really moving. She's got a lot of words in it that are very moving and very acoustic song. It sounds great again on any way you hear it, but this is another acoustic song. So suggestion, if you already hear it, would be once again in vinyl, unless there's something that can give you that same depth of sound. The next song that she has is Haunt Me. And I believe she's talking about a love or somebody that is haunting her. And she even says it. Haunt me in my dreams, if you please. She's talking about this person and how she thinks of, you think about them, especially when you're in love. Now, I'm not quite sure if that's exactly what she was going for, but that's what I'm getting from the lyrics. That she's so in love that she's thinking about this person constantly, because they're just a wonderful person. And so Haunt Me, it's kind of interesting how it's placed right after Nothing Can Come Between Us. It does set a different tone because it changes the tone from where you were going from, where it comes to, the beach, back to the jazz club, and then, I'm sorry, the beach to an island, then to a jazz club, and then to this kind of storytelling, and slower song. But it's a very, very nice song and interestingly placed on the album. Turn My Back on You is more of a pop song. It's more upbeat. It's got a repeat pattern in it. The video is of like her and her band standing outside of a nightclub or outside of a show, and they're singing this song. And she's saying, she's not going to turn her back on you, whether it be friend or her love. She's going to be there, and she'll always be there, be on time. She'll never turn her back on the relationship. So if you hear that song, my suggestion is turn the bass up because it has a wonderful bass during it. There's a lot of deep beats during that song. So not necessarily do you have to hear it on vinyl, but if there's any way that you could increase the bass for the acoustics, that would make that certain song makes the song sound a lot more of how it's supposed to sound. The next song is Keep Looking. It's another I don't again I don't know if it may be rhythm and blues or R&B, more rhythm though. It's not quite it's more of in between. It's a soothing song. Her voice is wonderful in it, but she's talking about she also hits more of high notes during the song, throughout the song, and it just sounds wonderful. Her voice is very impactful. Um, it's it's banks on. It's just a little bit whispery, but not too much. But she's kind of telling the person about life, and how people will give them bad advice. And she's telling them to not listen to it, not listen to that bad advice, but keep looking for the good advice, keep looking for the good stuff, good love, good advice, the good things in life, So she does it's a wonderful song. It's another interestingly placed song that she has on the album. And if you do get a chance to listen to it, it is acoustic, a little bit acoustic, but I believe this song, you could hear it anyway. It doesn't matter too much whether you hear it in the different formats. I don't believe that'll make a huge impact. The next song is Clean Heart. Again, it's similar feeling to Keep Looking. However, I want to say her singing is a little bit more dragged out again. So there's some lyrics in it, but it's a little bit, and even though there's the pace of this music, it's a little bit slower in her singing. And so it's a very nice song. It's very jazzy. Again, if you get to hear it, vinyl would be nice, but I don't think that vinyl would be necessary. But Clean Heart is very nicely located right after Keep Looking. Give It Up is another song. It's a little bit quicker. This song is back into the acoustics. Give It Up is back into the acoustics. If you could hear it on vinyl, that is my recommendation. It's got a lot of the bongo beats. It's got a lot of the saxophone in it and different types of acoustics. It's a little bit more upbeat and very joyful song. I love listening to it. It's very nicely put. It raises the spirits of the album again. So you went from the soothing songs and now you're back up to more of an upbeat song. Definitely listen to it. Give It Up. And then the next song is I Never Thought I'd See the Day. It's a very nice, slow song. Again, she hits on her whisper notes again, but she still has power in her singing. And it's just a wonderful song to listen to. You can listen to it in any different format that there is, but it's very nicely placed right before the end. And the end song, which is Sempre Hey Esperanza, and again, I'm going to try to say this again. Siempre Hey Esperanza is acoustic song. So there is no lyrics. It's very up tempo R&B slash a little bit of jazz. It's got saxophone, it's got drums in it, it's got the cymbals, drum cymbals in it. So if you get to listen to it, definitely recommend listening to it on vinyl because of the in-depthness of the sound and the acoustics. It's a very nice way to end Stronger Than Pride, because it just really brings you back to what Sade is all about, with that jazzy feel, with that rhythm and blues jazz feel. And it's a very nice song to end the album.